All this last weekend, the US military has been shooting down all sorts of stuff in the air. And I say that because nobody seems to know what any of the objects are. Most recently, yesterday, the US military shot down an object over Lake Huron in Michigan, the latest takedown of an unidentified vessel flying over North America in the last week, which is a great, like it's an honest way of describing it, but it's also so vague that it definitely sounds like aliens are invading. I think a lot of people come to that conclusion, and I will not try to dissuade you. What I will do is show you where they're invading from. So if you look at this graphic, and kudos to Business Insider for adding in the alien imagery there. So on Friday, you have one over Alaska. Saturday, over Canada. Later Saturday, Montana. Sunday, there's the octagon that was shot down over the Great Lakes. It really does look like, these are distinct objects, right? They shot down 4 different objects. Why are they getting further east the later into the weekend we go? One would think after each shooting we would be more vigilant on the West Coast. But anyway, the Department of Defense clarified that the most recent object, the octagonal unidentified object, its path and altitude raised concerns, including that it could be a hazard to civil aviation, but noted that it did not appear to pose a kinetic military threat to anything on the ground. So again, I just love the language we're all being exposed to in these trying times. So Alaska, Canada, Michigan, Francesca, 4 different objects over like 3 different days. Nobody knows what they are, but they know that they need to die. What do you think?
I mean, we gotta be careful. You know what I'm saying? I mean, if they're aliens, my bad. You know what I mean? Like, sorry, ooh, your thingy, ooh, it broke. Your
thingy.
Don't invade us. And also like,
oh, there's another object in the air. It's
it's very scary that we're just shooting. I don't think we should just be shooting objects in the sky, like because maybe that could pose a risk. Maybe the shooting of the object might pose a risk to flights in the area. Yeah. But it is very curious that all of a sudden, I mean, Marjorie Greene will take credit for all of these because she's like, see, I told you. And in some ways, she's not wrong. Because why is it that suddenly that the right is getting on the Chinese balloon thing, that now we're finding all these objects and we're shooting them down, and so like we're kind of proving them right? Like I just maybe just roll them out a little slower,
Yeah, look, I think she will claim it, and I think it probably is due to her, not just her. The whole right freaked out about it, and then promptly ignored the fact that these balloons had been cruising over the US during Trump too. But no, they freaked out, and now Joe Biden is terrified that if anyone spots a balloon before we send it to hell, that he will be criticized. And so it has to be shot down. Should they be shot down? I don't know. I would argue they don't know either because they don't know what they are. At least they're not telling us. Maybe they're surveillance balloons. Maybe in the wake of Balloongate, lots of people just sent balloons into the air. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I doubt they're aliens. I wish that they were, but that would be cool. And nothing is allowed to just be cool in 2023. So I sort of doubt it. In any event, it does suck that our national security strategy, our like homeland defense strategy, is being affected not by like, the best information, expert analysis, blah, blah, blah. But whatever the woman in the chinchilla coat bitched about most recently, that is frustrating for a powerful country.
It's true. It's very true. I mean, I think it'd be cool. Like, don't break it yet. That's the whole thing. Like, you see something unidentified, interesting, random. Can't you just fly alongside it? Can't you see what it is? Can't you like research it? But no, they're like somehow coaxing it over bodies of water, with just like a little bit of
over here.
Well, string cheese. I don't know what it likes. I don't know like what octagons eat, and then they're shooting it down, and they're like, well, and I'm like, my question is, I read about this, and it's like, okay, are they retrieving it? How are they retrieving it? It doesn't seem like they are. Are we following up on this, or are we just gonna let it go and be like, I shot down more rhombuses than any president? Like,
I don't know. I mean, look, realistically, they're gonna recover whatever they can. They're gonna analyze it and never tell us anything. They'll tell us whatever's opportunistic to them. And it might be true, it might be a lie. God only knows. But anyway, yeah, I find the entire thing frustrating. The only fun part of it really is that they're leaving the door open for some fun public speculation about the nature of these objects. So the Daily Beast says suspicions have grown about whether shooting down alien-linked objects is what's going on, which is a fine bit of speculation to fill tweets and TikTok videos and stuff like that. But they received a bit of a boost when the commander of NORAD and US Northcom, General Glenn Van Herk, declined to rule out alien origins and deferred comment to the intelligence community, saying, "I'll let the intel community and the counterintelligence community figure that out. I haven't ruled out anything at this point. We continue to assess every threat or potential threat unknown that approaches North America with an attempt to identify it." Also goes on to say, I'm not gonna categorize them as balloons. We're calling them objects for a reason. They're very, very small and produce a very, very low radar cross section. So maybe like a 2-seater spaceship or something, something in like the classic 60s, 70s UK school of vehicle design. I don't know.
Or the Simpsons school of design. I mean, I just wanna know, like, are any of them time travelers? Are they here to pick up their experiment, Donald Trump? Like, are they like, take them away?
Let one land just in case.
Let them land. First of all, if they were Chinese, this is my suspicion. If they were Chinese, we would know about it immediately. So that's why you're like, I don't know. I don't think it's a balloon. Anyway, well, there's more.
So Beijing confirmed that the first one was. What the others are, God only knows. What we do know though is China is now also saying that at least 10 US balloons have flown in its airspace since 2022. The United States denies this allegation, not just the specific allegation. They say we do not do surveillance balloons.
BS.
I think there's probably room in the defense budget for some balloons, if I had to guess.
Well, there are. I mean, it's only, what was it? 600 billion, John? Was it almost 700 billion?
I think it's more like 700. I think it's more than 700, but
that's
in any
a lot
event,
of balloons.
They wouldn't tell us. Realistically, here is what's going on.
Yes.
They apparently are a thing, and they're definitely there. And also, like, we have satellites and we have planes. Like we obviously are surveilling each other. It is going to be pointless.
We have balloons. We dedicated, it's something like $170 million, not a lot. We have spy balloons as well. There is a balloon Cold War happening. And apparently there's a balloon gap, as they're talking about, between the US and China. So now, not only we gotta work on our light rail, not only do we have to work on, just like not invading other countries as much, but now we gotta work on our balloon game because there's a balloon gap. So maybe, once again, all in the service of this Cold War.
Yeah. You know what I'm worried about?
What?
Mutually assured pop. Anyway.
Very good.
Again, the thing is, my final point on this is, my gut would be, and I don't have any insider information, obviously, about this. People at the DOD don't return my calls. But my guess would be that we fly balloons over them, they fly balloons over us, we fly balloons over literally everyone. Russia does the same thing, probably other countries too. And I don't know, I guess I'm a dumb lefty that thinks that we should be consistent. And if we're doing it, then we can't be that like aggrieved about them doing it. But that's not gonna work on people like Marjorie Greene. She would admit this. She would want us to have balloons over them and them not to have them over us. And just would assume that maintaining that policy wouldn't have any negative ramifications going forward.
And the sea turtles are the ones that lose every time.
Exactly. Yeah, the extended family of Mitch McConnell is gonna suffer in the end as a result of
Indeed.
this. Yeah. For more political news breakdowns, interviews, stories of activism, and me trying my hardest to care about the occasional big celebrity news story, subscribe to our YouTube channel at youtube.com/The Damage Report. And you can ring the bell wherever it is so you don't miss anything.